What's good? It's Chigozie. Sunday, January 26, 2020. Here, the New York Times is saying virus is much more contagious than originally thought. And they're also giving us information about the Bay Area, and they're giving the residents of the Bay Area more propaganda. And they're just saying now this, lady in Orange County, and they're saying everyone coming into San Francisco. And I was mentioning earlier, it's a big Chinese population, but it's also where the 49ers are from. San Francisco 49ers. They're going to go to the Super Bowl. They're here talking about much more contagious here. And as we saw in the last video, much more contagious equals 220 and 85, like National Football League. I just didn't point that out, but it's the same thing as National Football League, much more contagious. And I'm just wondering, is there a riddle here? It might not be a riddle, but, very well worth investigating. Much more contagious, National Football League. Here, they're still talking about China here, but these are the same people who are also talking about, first of all, they're saying on Sunday as well, a big football day, 1 to 14 days. 43 is the 14th prime football, 43. Used to be, 14-game season. So I'm just, for those interested, I'm just making this video. If you want to look at this further. I'm like, I didn't even see this part. A game changer? I mean, come on. I mean, it's just like, how am I supposed to just say, oh, it's all coincidence, and they're giving us game changer in quotes. But a longtime advisor to the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention called Dr. Ma's remarks a game changer and said that the information called into question the United States strategy for containing the virus. Officials are set to repatriate Americans from the center of the outbreak. No, why would you want to be, leave America and stay away? I mean, why would you want to come back here? But I guess it's your choice. But game changer. And then they're saying, of course, United States' strategy. Guys, this is their strategy. I've been explaining the United States' strategy this entire time. They design the virus. They unleash it out. They blame a bunch of Chinese people because, the year of the rat is that ritual. And they're likely syncing it up with the Super Bowl, which I'm like 100% sure they are doing it. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how through this piece of propaganda. But game changer, I want to see what that sums to. But this is their strategy, and then blame it on people, lie to you, scare the people of, Game changer equals 82 and 53, like game equals 82, Vesica Piscis equals 53. There's a 53-man roster. There's a 53 and a third yard wide field. Game changer 82, like game. A big number in the NBA as well. Are you seeing what these people are literally doing through this gematria? I kind of want to see Dr. Ma. I mean, that might be a clue. I don't want to look too much into stuff, but Dr. Ma, 36, 18, 72, 27, okay. But they code the outcomes of games and the tales through these little stories. A third U.S. case is confirmed in California. See, they're talking about this, and look how they structured this. They're talking about much more contagious than the next part. California. That's where the 49ers are from. A third U.S. case is confirmed in California. But then here they have Chicago O'Hare Airport. But that's just because they're probably just, pushing that piece of propaganda out some more that they've put out before. They could be part of the riddle too. I don't see what Chicago has to do with this right now. But again, because my football knowledge is limited, I'm probably not seeing everything. So Orange County. So that's pretty much it. I saw that. I just wanted to make a video on that. Hong Kong protesters set off fires at a possible quarantine site. I don't have the full ritual down, but it's like, if I don't fully know it, I don't think I should not make a video. Because someone might know more and want to look into it further. Or you might say, oh, well, that's cool. On to the next video, or you just might not even watch it at all. So all perfectly fine choices. Two of Hong Kong's biggest attractions, Disneyland and Ocean Park, said on Sunday that they were closing until further notice. And then this is where someone will say, well, they're losing money. Like, why would they want to create a virus? I mean, this is stupid. You're going to create a virus so they can lose money on their parks? It's like, I hate when people say that. Have you not heard of investing? They're fucking investing money into scaring the people, into killing them, into furthering their agenda. You got to spend money to fucking make money, and you got to spend money to push your agenda. So yes, losing out on some sales at fucking Disneyland is worth it. I mean, come on. I just, how do you not see that? They make so much money from the NFL alone. You think they care about China's Disneyland? I mean, they do care about it. Probably by killing off that shit of all the people in China. But, you know what I mean? They can sacrifice some profit for some propaganda. And you always have to think that and understand that, internalize it. That's exactly what they're going to do. The SARS outbreak nearly 2 decades ago was also traced back to the wildlife trade, you see? Wildlife that they're eating. That's the whole programming again. Just because they don't specifically tell you that, which they probably have specifically said that by now. Look, they have a woman here in China buying some fucking fish. What do you think she's going to do? Put it in her fucking aquarium? No. She's going to bring it home and eat it. And they're programming you that they're just eating all sorts of wildlife. And that's the program. Oh, eating wildlife is bad. It's poisonous. Just eat leaves and plants and you'll be fine. It's all part of that programming too. It's all part of the agenda. It's all coming to a head with this bullshit coronavirus nonsense. They even have her, 35 miles south of Beijing. China equals 35. A vendor selling fish at a wet market. This is what they've been blaming this whole coronavirus on, the wet markets. Guys, this is how, I'm sorry for scrolling up and down. I'm probably making some people dizzy. I try not to, but it's just hard sometimes when I'm talking a lot. But this is the type of, and it's hard in New York Times with these stupid fucking banners. I'm not subscribing to this bullshit Freemasonic propaganda. But this is the type of way, like, people have been selling, buying food for millennia. And all of a sudden, oh, now we have a virus because of it? Get the fuck out of here. This clean sanitation, like, way of living now, yes, it solved some things. I'm not saying it's not. It solved a lot of things that they're saying vaccines solved, but really it's just, more attention to other things. And instead, they're telling you, oh no, that way of life, the wet markets, is what's causing this. It's like, well, what happened before? And they're probably blaming SARS out, they're blaming SARS on that too. So it's just ridiculous. A statement issued by China's market regulator, Agriculture Ministry, and Forestry Bureau said that all transactions of wildlife will be forbidden immediately in wholesale markets, supermarkets, restaurants, and e-commerce platforms. It also encouraged consumers to understand the health risks of eating wild animals. Understand that this is a bunch of propaganda. Look how all the inconvenience now. So many people in China are surviving off this type of stuff. It's probably affordable for them. It's healthy. They're completely fine. And then the Chinese government, which is this one world order, it's the same thing as the United States government, it doesn't matter. They create this virus. It's a designer virus from the CDC. The CDC is a virus designing organization. They love to design viruses and unleash them onto these people throughout this world and then put up propaganda like this. They create the problem and provide the solution. And the solution is at the detriment of the people of China. People are saying, oh, they're going to ban meat, this and that. This is one of the ways they're doing it right here. Just disgusting propaganda. I fucking hate this shit. The consumption of exotic creatures has been driven partly by beliefs about their supposed health benefits. Supposed. No, they're health benefits. Wild animals, the other wild animals. It's if you live in these New World Order stylized lifestyles, eating all their junk, your body deteriorates, it's not functioning properly. So yeah, maybe you eat a wild animal, something could happen to you. But that's probably because your body's just not in proper shape anyway. So many people hunt and eat wild animals all the time throughout millennia. So again, how is this bad? It's fucking natural and fine. Yes, there's always some little risk with any little thing. But again, for the most part, no. And you know that they contrived this virus, they're putting it out, they're giving the story. Although such ideas are starting to lose their grip, particularly on younger people, which is sad, you see? So the younger people are believing, oh no, we should eat supermarket food. We should eat, just rice all the time. And poorly raised, meat. A popular travel blogger, Wang Mengyun, apologized recently for eating bat soup in a video from a few years ago. Why are you fucking apologizing for eating bat soup from a few years ago? Sick. That the bat had been locally raised and was not wild. Many countries around the world eat these. Yeah, we saw this earlier. So, and then they deleted her posts. All part of the propaganda. And then here, yep, and Americans in Wuhan are being evacuated to San Francisco. This is what I'm telling you about, see? So we're talking about San Francisco, and this is clearly also just, think about it, oh, they're evacuating them to San Francisco? I'm going in there for the Super Bowl? Oh, wait, I don't know if I'm not saying it's in San Francisco. It's probably not even, the Super Bowl is like never where the teams are from, so scratch that. But still, it's just, they're linking it to the Super Bowl. What if it was in San Francisco? That'd be even crazier. But the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. They're linking this up all together. That's what I can tell you for sure. Johnny Dangerfield, 30. I know not virus, but vaccine equals 42. Does it also equal 30? I know vaccine, again, vaccine flu has like the Saturnian pattern, the Saturn numbers. Vaccine 30, I wrote up flu. Flu 42. That's just what I'm telling you. Vaccine 42. Saturn 42, 30. So I'm just showing you that pattern. That's why I guess 30 years old. Johnny Dangerfield, danger, vaccines, which are dangerous, but they're here, danger and wild animals, and they're coding danger into this Lunar New Year propaganda ritual. He's an American. Johnny Dangerfield, the American. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Talk about contrived propaganda. Oh my goodness. Works in finance in Phoenix. Johnny Dangerfield. It's a bunch of bullshit. People read this and believe it? What? Unbelievable. It's just so stupid. Absolutely just the most contrived propaganda. Dangerfield, 58 and 59 and 85 like National Football League, like federal government, but 58, 59 like Freemasonry. I mean, these people are just hilarious. They are fucking sick, but they are also very funny. And again, I give credit where it's due. These are comedians. They are tyrants, but they're also comedians. This is Masonic comedy, and it is funny, in my opinion. Freemasonry 58, 59, like Dangerfield. Danger. Watch out for this coronavirus. Don't eat wild animals. Before you know it, America will say, oh, now, so many, wild elk in California are affected. No more elk hunting. And then it becomes, oh, no more hunting for this animal. No more hunting for that. And before you know it, no one's hunting at all. Because of this bullshit propaganda. Johnny Danger. I want to say how they spelled Johnny, because they could have used an H. I want to confirm. Johnny Freemasonry. Johnny 78 like Scottish Rite, 57 like Scottish Rite. 57 like vaccine. He's 30. Johnny Dangerfield equals 82, like game. 163 to 38th prime. Death, killing, murder equals 38. This is just crazy. Okay. I'm going to close this video now. Lunar New Year. I need to write that out. Because that has a set of numbers that we've seen probably through this, and I want to keep it in mind for later videos. Because I'm putting out more of these. We're going to be talking about this for probably several weeks. Because that's how they like to put out this type of propaganda. Lunar New Year equals 58, like or not Johnny Dangerfield, but just Dangerfield 58, like Lunar New Year. 157, see, Dangerfield 58, Freemason 58, Lunar New Year 58, 157, the 37 prime, 167, the 39th prime, Masonry, Zionism, 39. More to this, of course. Moon equals 57, like Johnny, like vaccine. Completely contrived nonsense. It's disgusting. I hate the agenda behind it. I hate every last thing about it. Even look at 347 on the screen. At 3:47 p.m. in 6 seconds. Or no, or that could just be a video that's 15. I mean, it looks like the time and date though, but they have 15. 47 is the 15th prime. See, 15, 47, and then 6. 6, number for prophecy. 35.6 degrees Celsius. China 35, Catholic 35. But here's the takeaway. They have the fucking 47 right here inside this propaganda. I know Dwayne Marion get a kick out of this. He's always seeing the 47s, calling him out. Yep, right here, 47, and as a bonus, they have the 15 right next to it. I was also a date with 26 numerology, China 26, 1 plus 25. Toronto, see how Toronto, Canada's participating in this propaganda. Public health officials in Toronto on Saturday night announced test results showing that Canada had its first presumptive case of the coronavirus. Of course, Canada's participating in this. Canada 24, reflection of 42. Ivory Coast participating, Turkish Airlines participating. It's worldwide. Even Shinzo Abe, the Japanese prime minister, he's participating. And then see, and he'll help repatriate these Japanese citizens, and they'll come back, and then they have the virus. Oh, the first case in Japan. It'll be probably on a date with 42 numerology. Japan 42. Japan has this vaccine numerology, so they'll be participating. Japan loves participating in New World Order propaganda. Might be by number 4 as well. Your number for death. Bad luck number over there. He's seen number 35,000 people. China 35. Again, the 56 deaths. Coronavirus 56. 200,000. When you read out 2, you get 58. Like Freemasonry, like Lunar New Year, like Dangerfield. Here, Tyvek obviously run by the Freemasons. I don't even have to guess or look into it. A big, giant building type of corporation like that you see them everywhere, and they're here in this propaganda now too, worldwide. Builders, Tyvek, obviously run by the Freemasons. Don't even have to even do the gematria on that. I mean, do it for sure. I've done it before. I think it's definitely fits with them, but 133.99. Very interesting. Government 133. When you're out 13, get 99. There's something with this 99 they've been having a lot here too. Remember the Contagion film, September 9th, 2011. Although I want to double check that. I hate sometimes with the dates on the search engine results. It might be wrong. So yeah, we're done with this propaganda. So we're done with the video. Close to 20 minutes. That's not bad because I want to get a lot of information as possible on this coronavirus. Yeah, I'd rather have more than less. Every village around here is now putting up barriers to what? Keep out people. I mean, it's for people. Not keeping out a virus with a barrier. You're keeping out people and animals. It's just more division, more bullshit, more police, agenda, police state. Red and blue pills of Freemasonry. It's just sick. All right, peace out.